Good morning. Semi-final action here at the Okotoks Curling Club of the ATB Classic. We have Brunner from Switzerland versus McEwen from Saskatchewan. And a happy equinox to everyone. I'm Daniel Bobola, and I'm here with Wade Johnston.
Yeah, we saw the Brunner team last night knock off the Jacobs team in a really unbelievable game. Could have went either way right up till the end. And then McEwen, who did they give him? Madao. Maeda, I think they played last night over on sheet 4. And it was closer game than it ended up looking, but I think they were 2 up coming home. So they ended up pulling that out to get us into this semifinal.
And in that Brunner-Jacobs game, Brunner was 1 up without coming home. Jacobs attempted a raise onto a cluster of rocks to get to Brunner's rock on the button. Just rolled off of it. Brunner ends up with the steal in the final end.
Yeah,
it was a real intense game. A lot of great shots were made in that to close off that end. Like, they were just squeaking by guards, well placed rocks, excellent hit and roll by Brunner to have to force Jacobs to make that shot.
Yeah, in the end, it looked like Jacobs had his 2, maybe 3 lined up for the win, and just his first rock of that end just curled up a hair much. They were kind of on, off, and it jumped. He just feather touched the top and gave Brunner a chance to come in off it, and he made it perfect.
Yeah.
But if he gets by there's probably no shot.
And in our other semifinal game, we have an All-American semi with Team Schuster playing against Team Dropkin. They're just doing their draw to the button for Hammer right now. This game that we're featuring here between Brunner and McEwen, there was no draw to the button for Hammer, as it was determined because McEwen came out as an A qualifier. Went through the qualifying rounds and defeated Brunner, had 1 loss coming through the B side, so McEwen automatically gets the choice of either rock color or Hammer. They chose Hammer. And also interesting, when we get into the semifinals here, as you kind of look, you see some rocks piled up on the sheets beside it. When you choose your color, you get to choose the color on your half of the rink. So they're on sheet 2. They get to choose, Brunner with red rocks got to choose any red rocks they wanted on sheets 1, 2, or 3. And McEwen would have got to choose any yellow rocks on sheets 1, 2, or 3.
McEwen had quite a mix and match going, I think.
They're the only team of the 4 teams out here. They're the only ones that didn't take a complete set.
Yeah.
So they've actually got a combination of rocks from sheets 2 and 3. Brunner decided to take the whole set of red from 3, which is the ones that he defeated Jacobs with last night.
Wade's good.
And
just board. Yep. Just board.
Between the 2 American teams, they each took a complete set as well. And sometimes it's not that you think that anything is wrong with the rocks that are on that sheet. You just know that you had a good game playing.
That's exactly right.
With a certain set of rocks, and you just want to bring them with you.
And it's not to say there aren't the odd bad rock, but I think you're right. It's more about being comfortable with them.
Yeah. I know these ones are good, so I'll take them.
Yeah. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
Exactly. And so Brunner trying to bring a soft hit and roll here, trying to get behind their center guard. Seen a fairly straightforward, no big chances taken here. Got the 1 center guard.
Incredibly soft weight coming in.
And someone, teams just keep trying to get behind that center.
Nail the weight, Kev. It's nice here.
So we got Kevin Marsh throwing second rocks here. This McEwen team's been hot for about a year now, and they just picked up where they left off. They were the runner-up at the Brier last year.
Yeah, very exciting game to watch there.
And I think they don't have one of the free spots at the Briar, do they? I think Jacob's got one.
We think they do? Okay.
Oh, they do have one?
Okay. I think so because they were top 3. Okay, yeah, good throw.
No. I guess
We're
have
gonna have to.
device.
Someone can fact check us, but we'll probably have a look at that.
Bruno didn't have a production meeting right before, so we never got a lot of that.
Close. 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 Foot. Whoa. Close. Yep. Forward. Yes. Yeah, hard. Hard. Keep going.
Oh, and just gets by the guard and a nice hit and roll, and then finally someone's able to get behind that guard. So we're probably going to see a run double attempt here, or a double attempt, running the guard into the one in the rings. Colton Flash. Solid weight.
Whoa. Ooh. Jumped on him. Good throw. No. Interesting.
And sticks. It loses a shooter, though, so got one Soul Rock in play, top 8 foot, belonging to Brunner.
Yeah, the Briar this year's actually in Kelowna. First time since 1968 that's been held in Kelowna.
Oh.
So it's a big Briar. Actually, my father-in-law played in that Briar in 68.
Oh, wow.
Atina's dad. If you go to YouTube, they have all those old Briars. CBC used to always do them, and they'd show the highlights of it from that year. They're unbelievable to watch. Like,
If I'm not mistaken, that's back in the day before they had playoffs. They just used to do a round robin back then.
yeah, because they actually lost. Gary was playing with Pee Wee Pickering, and they were playing Do Good, and whoever won it, because the last round robin game, and they were sitting top pin, and Do Good drew around it to the back side of the button to win the game and be the Briar representative.
Wow.
I don't know if that was 68 or if that was Quebec, but
Yeah. The format of the Briar and the qualifications have changed a little since then. Of course, you can.
There's a few more free rides than there ever used to be. That's for sure. There's some unbelievable players in this province that never made Briars.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Johnson being one of them. Unbelievable player, lost several finals.
Well, one of our fellow broadcasters here is
Mickey Pendergast lost 2 finals.
Yep.
Jamie King lost 3 finals.
Ja, aber dich täuscht es.
Gib mal das Mühe, weniger.
Liegt auch noch das Mühe weiter dran.
Ja, voll Zeit. Ja, so.
Tipptopp.
And for those of you joining us in the chat, Megan, Lisa, Carol, Georgette, Chelsea, thanks for saying hello. Thank you for being with us. We know some of you might be tuning in from the Curling Zone YouTube channel. We thank you for joining us too. If you're in that chat, we won't see your comments. If you want to say something to us, please go to the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube channel and pick up the feed there. It's the exact same feed, but we'll see your messages, and please consider subscribing to our channel so that you will be notified of all our events. Yeah, good come around there, and
I don't think it'll still do much.
Mike is just going to try and run this.
Should be able to keep it there.
McEwen makes a lot of these straight run backs.
He makes a lot of shots in general, but yes, this is one he's
I was thinking firm.
quite known for.
Could throw less. What were you thinking of throwing? Well, it's slightly narrower than some of the chases, but I could throw normal. Kind of like that, don't you guys? Yeah, my thought was actually on the board. Well, just let's throw normal.
Seems like we have a few fans of McEwen in the chat here.
Yeah, we can manage that a little bit better.
Anyone tuning in from Switzerland? If so, please let us know.
Which is good.
It's probably around dinner time there right now. Some people might be having a Sunday evening dinner while watching on YouTube.
It's good. Yep. It's good. Yeah. Gotta go.
Not throwing this one as hard as Colton
super hard.
threw
Let's
it.
just going.
Sorry, guys.
Might have got the center a hair sooner.
Just straight tight, eh?
Just straight tight, he said.
Yeah. Leads me to believe he was actually considering trying to get his deuce here. If that was the case, if he was playing it that quiet. I don't know.
Well, the force was on, so that was an opportunity, definitely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
Ja, wenn wir zum da spielen, ja. Das ist noch Pisa Center, hä? Brunner.
Diane joining us from Manitoba.
so I think Brunner's going to throw the guard here and make Mike draw to the side of the pin. Well, that actually ice doesn't look like guard ice, though, eh?
No, I'm not.
Vorher bist du
Either-
früh gewesen.
It doesn't look like ice to split.
Pisa 12 so. Let's go.
We'll see what he does here.
Yeah.
Finde ich auch gut. Tipptopp. Ja.
We don't know. We are not doing a live feed of Drop and Schuster. We'll try and keep you updated on the results. But unless one of the individual teams is doing their own live stream, we don't have one for you, unfortunately. We are only equipped to do one at a time.
We will update you on it, but
And this was a guard.
Oh. Sehr schön.
Yep. It's a guard.
pretty good shot.
Sehr schön, Migu.
And so McEwen now thinking, do we try to play the double for the blank? Do we try to pick it out? Can I see enough of it to pick it out? Or do I just draw for my one? A situation like this kind of comes down to would you
I'd have to make it with control.
would you rather score
Play it.
one?
I don't mind having.
Would you rather score one or blank? Or how bad is giving up one versus the blanking versus
Yeah.
scoring one? Like if you're
Let's play. If you can see a piece of it, then that's all you need. Let's go. Love it.
So he's going to
Yeah.
try and
It's
pick
like a
this,
control
eh?
waiter.
so he's trying to pick it, yeah.
See, you could have. They didn't want to give him the easy runner, but the giveaway there is
see.
if you throw that tighter and they try and make this run, if they feather touch it, they might run it in, right? But because it's out there, they probably don't have to worry about it.
Doesn't look great. I think it's the right shot, though.
Diane, you weren't the only one wanting to see McEwen, so there's no offense taken there.
This isn't that good path now that we all threw in like 4 rocks. Yeah. Yes.
We love to hear who people are hoping to see.
Yep. Pretty good. Whoa. Yep. Good.
Just
Good.
just
He's
on the
not
control
throwing
weight.
this super hard.
No, there's just a control weight.
He's real close.
He's got to be close. He's just by the guard. And
What a great blank.
great shot. Nice little control weight peel.
What an unbelievable blank.
Yeah. So we got a blank end to start us off here. McEwen versus Brunner in this semifinal of the ATB Classic, coming to you from Okotoks, Alberta.
Hey, tack side. Jenny Gord, 2 bis 3.
Ist gut. 2. Bin je super. Tony.
Yep, Mike. Get there. Come on, Mike. Get it works.
So.
Goed zo. Zo ook.
Ziet je auch.
Oké, ze zegt niet zoveel. Oh, Jesus. Bookspit.
And number 2 of the semifinal of the ATB Classic, coming to you from Okotoks, Alberta.
We got Daniel Marsh throwing here. He's going to throw the corner by looks of it.
Just a high
Brunner went center guard, and just a reminder,
guys,
this is
easy.
the no tick
Running.
in effect here. So with that rock touching center,
Oh,
and flop
right
being
in this
removed
area,
off
guys.
center during the first 5 stones of the end.
Line's nice.
So McEwen going for the corner,
Line's
electing not to draw around. Of course, McEwen has
that's
retained
good.
hammer
Okay.
with that great come around, control weight, hit to blank, and number 1. And putting up the corner, that's going to suggest to me that Mr. McEwen is going to go hard for 2 here, or at least early he's going to set himself up for 2.
Yeah, you'll see Brunner go around, and then depending where this goes, chances are Mike's going to try and follow him down.
That's good.
This is a long ways from the guard.
Oh, contact. Go ahead, Tony.
It's coming in, though.
Hard, keep going.
Nope, and great, yeah.
Good, good spot.
Pretty good shot.
Session on the.
Yeah, it just shows him a sliver, and,
Yeah.
that's the side you need to show him a
Say
piece
for
of.
that.
You don't want the
You can see
chap
enough.
and roll.
Just hack.
Probably to
Throw a
tap it
little
out and
last.
stick
Just
around.
through. Okay. I like
Just
that
through.
better. Yeah.
And we do have someone who is a big Brunner fan, but it is based at Edmonton.
I
Don't
see
know
one
if-
in Portugal there too watching, but shoot, they're rooting for McEwen.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
I wonder if Angie
Clean.
is just vacationing in Portugal.
Curl.
Sounds like a nice place to vacation.
Straight. Roll the shooter. Roll the shooter open. Just get that in the open.
Elliott Lake.
Over there. Good.
Pretty good shot.
Good.
Ontario having some warm weather these past few days. Must be quite nice there.
Yeah, I was there this week for 4 days, and it was 28 most of the time.
Ja, voll. Ich weiß nicht, ob er vielleicht Mühe mehr macht in dieser Gruppe, aber ich glaube nicht groß.
And as you may have picked up on those mics, we have the German variety of Swiss players here.
We have Gain Wildhaber. Is that how you say it? Wildhaber?
Hard on the. Hard.
I'm not going to try and correct you on that.
Wildhaber. Very nice shot.
Nice call.
All right, and Brunner sitting 2.
Get rid of that center. No. I know. I don't like that center guard there for us.
And
This
they're a little
rock is
concerned about
the
the
one
center.
that's hurting us the most. You can play the run, but if you miss it, you're back to a scenario where he's lining up better.
Yeah, we'll have a nice corner now, though, to make the run.
Look, I don't see why we can't stick this over here.
Oh, we can.
Okay, let's play. Then why wouldn't we play that?
Let's play it.
It's a better result. Hack. Just a hack.
He's going to try and just tap the red back, roll to the side, stay on. So you have the second shot. He's going to want to try and be second shot here.
Pretty good. Good. Just hack. Just hack. 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 Really got to curl.
Colton Flash really
gotta back
leaning on
stick.
it, trying to
Come
get
on,
it to
Flash,
curl.
Come on. Whoa.
He'll have a piece, but does he save the shooter? He does.
For sure, he saved it.
Nice.
He got shot rock
good,
out of
really
it too.
Shot
Yep.
rock. Yep, pushes.
That's a really good shot.
So 2 red behind T-line, and with that yellow corner guard up there, those red rocks could end up providing a little bit of backing.
Yeah. Now if he tries to use the corner, it's going to be hard to get rid of him.
Ich hätte auch gesagt, ja.
And they have to go up and hit this. They can't leave first shot there.
Close.
Yeah.
Close, yep.
Whoa. Andy. Hi. Whoa, good.
And Brunner's got to be a little bit careful here now. There's
If it freezes, not bad.
opportunity for McEwen to place a couple of good rocks. Of course,
Might be the
Brunner
shot.
is sitting
Yeah.
3, but
I mean, pretty nice. Yeah.
doesn't really have a lock on the button, or doesn't have a.
No, this is
Yeah.
I'm second at 1475 still. Yeah. In the house, too. Once it gets in the house.
It's the type of end that
think
can
he's-
change in a hurry here.
he's got to be second shot at the end of this. If he's not at least second, they'll probably ignore it and go around the center.
Pretty close. Pretty close. Go ahead if you need to. Close here. Yep.
That's the curl.
Okay, T-line.
Line's getting better, though. Pass
And there
the
you
curl,
see
though.
the 2 sweepers working the same
straight.
angle. We're
Stop
seeing
forward,
more
straight.
teams kind of doing
Straight,
that with the
One flash. Hold the line.
lead
Hold the line.
sweeper. Golden Flash, you went on either side of that rock multiple times with that sweep there.
Well, he's a big man. There's
Yeah.
a lot of weight there.
Yeah.
That's
another good shot.
Yep.
The Marsh boys have shown up to play today. I don't know if they've missed a shot here
Do you like it,
the
Chad?
first 2 ends.
Or do you see the freeze more?
And there you go. So now McEwen guarded and has some backing. There is room to get that
That just
yellow
shows
rock
you
over
are
the top of
free.
that red, but it will just push the shooter into the open.
If he's able to go tap, he might be able to lie 2. And if he can go yellow, get 3/4 of it.
5-2 Stück sein. Läuft sicher ein Beste jetzt. Genau, ja. Ja, aber kann immer noch
I looked a little back on release.
Schön bis an, Linie super.
Back, but it's
Okay.
moving.
Vier.
Schön bis an.
And they're sweeping it to hold it straight, so it is.
Yeah.
And it's moving
Bounce.
okay on him.
Close, yep.
Bounce!
Oh, and he's
Bounce ist 2!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sehr schön.
Nice.
It's a pretty good shot. They're lying
and
2 now.
Line 2.
40.
Now, it'll be
Almost
interesting.
get
Does
to the-
Mike is McEwen going to deal with that
Yeah,
cluster?
you could. Like he missed the guard by a mile.
I
and
think
it's
you
like-
play it.
So they're talking about possibly can they actually get across the
Yeah.
face of that one? I think is
Yeah,
what they're
I think
looking at.
Pretty
Squeak
much
the guard,
3/4 exposed.
Yeah.
And they're
You're
right.
gonna have to rotate
They weren't
that.
anywhere near the guard
Yeah, the guard was never a factor for them
when
there.
Brunner came by.
Now he's taking less ice, so I assume there's going to be a little more weight here. Might be looking for hack. That looks quite. That looks
quick
like more
goals.
weight than I was expecting.
through.
That might be
Yep.
bored.
Just through.
They're calling just through.
Just through. Whoa. Straight. Straight. Ah, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rolled in.
Now we're
Rolled in.
rolling. It was just
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
probably
keep
just
going,
through
keep going.
hack
Might be able
max.
to
And look
spin
at
this
that.
in
Look at
for-
this. And that's the important of throwing that softer weight.
That's
is that
right.
you
There's
know,
options.
If you threw
All of a sudden, that's a pretty big rock there.
Wenn man das sickert, sind wir immer noch zu.
if you threw that a little harder and you chap, you're probably rolling out.
It might have even been less than back line just by where it ended up.
Also,
Hat das auf den Doppel nicht einfach an?
ja, ich will gerade bis auf T haben, dass das da ultra dünn ist.
Gut,
Bis T.
tipptopp.
Ja, der Doppel macht, ist nicht so schlimm. Dann stickt er da und wir können nochmal drauf.
Also, ich fühle die ist härter, aber der ist jetzt Zielline Natur gewesen eigentlich.
Genau,
Die
T.
ist gut, ja voll.
And you see the position
Oh, so they're going right after it here.
Halb raus bis gleich.
So both teams quite content with mixing things up here.
Ja.
It's a straight draw. I actually thought he might play his own into the yellow and then roll back to center.
Right.
Almost accomplished the same thing. But
8-4! 4! Hard line!
Oh, is he by the guard?
he's by the guard. It's whether he gets by the yellow.
Oh, he's going to chap off that yellow. All right.
But he probably got, yeah, he's still line 3, I think, isn't he?
Sitting 3, but not happy with that result. Like there's.
Ours is in the way.
You know, it's one of these things where Brunner is sitting 3, which
Yeah,
sounds
the
good,
best
but there's
you could
just
do
so
is
much
make
opportunity
clip,
for
that doesn't help
McEwen, and he
very
knows
much.
it too. You can sense a little
think
bit
you
of
just-
frustration when they rubbed on that rock. Now, of course, Team McEwen does have to capitalize on this. They do have to follow through, but they're leaving the rocks in play. There's a couple of yellows in there. McEwen's got hammer, and with the way this team can hit,
It's like you throw a cut of half.
they can change in a hurry.
Yeah, he can roll right under this.
See, we can make it with. We can make it with just board. Okay. Yeah.
So again, this is going to be soft weight here. They're saying heavy hack, just board. So they're really focusing on the, they really want a good roll here.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
McEwen saying whoa right out of
Curl.
Flash's hand here. Now they're trying to get it to curl.
Heavy hack. Really got to curl to stay.
Oh, curl to stay.
Curl to stay. Oh, this is. So
Gonna have a pocket double. But how much you do? Okay.
Says he has a pocket double, but there are some jams situations there. The
There
Brunner
are,
has to be.
but if he makes the double
give you
perfect, they should go right through the hole if he hits it right.
Yeah, there's a hole there. There's a couple of red rocks that are the potential.
If he hits it thin enough to jam sideways, he's probably missing the other one.
Sehe ich auch, ja. Ich finde, der ist... Hilft der Gal uns nicht, oder?
Was?
Der Gal da hilft uns nicht, oder?
Hilft uns nicht, nein. Sind wir mit Nase besser als der da?
Probably. Aber
Wenn
nicht
der
Idee.
so etwas machen?
Ja, das ist mein erster Gedanke.
Ja gut, wir liegen dann 3-mal besser als das da.
Yeah, he's talking about the jam.
Ja, das Shooter
Ja,
nicht so
vielleicht
viel.
nur 2. Kommt drauf an, wo
Ja, ja.
wir mit dem Shooter ankommen, aber... Aber ich meine, das da, das wird extrem schwierig, dass er das zum Stellen bringt.
Ja.
Ich habe das Gefühl, entweder das da oder das da.
Wenn wir garten würden, macht er den in offen, dann wird es
Ja,
heikel.
oder der Tap oder so.
Ja, okay, ja.
Er wird
Wenn er den Doppel hat,
Könnte es noch risky werden.
könnte es noch
Ja,
risky werden. Wenn würde ich den dran spielen?
Den würde ich nicht spielen.
Gut, dann sehe ich den Doppel
Ja.
am ehesten, ja.
Also 8?
Ja, ein Drittel.
Ja. Easy dünn.
Ein Drittel ist ziemlich Loch.
Ja. Ja, und der berührt nicht.
Was meinst du?
Das ist fast nicht möglich.
Ja.
Ich würde ihn einfach so sticken.
Ja,
Schauen,
voll.
dass wir besser sind als der, möglichst dünn. Ja.
Ja. Müssen wir, warte schon. Könnte man auch nur als Roll spielen? Ist das vielleicht der bessere Call dann? Also einfacher, so meine ich. Ich weiß es nicht, ist nur eine Frage. Okay.
Ich würde doppeln.
Was du siehst, mir gut.
I think they decided on the double, I think.
Yeah, I don't really see why you wouldn't be playing a double here,
Yeah.
just because you're just leaving too many yellow.
There was discussion of just nosing that at one point, but I don't know what that gets you.
Ah ja, sicher, man.
Ich glaube nicht viel.
Hätte ich auch gesagt.
Let's make it.
Oh, man.
This.
Schlechter, wird schlechter.
And
Okay. Gut so.
ends up still sitting 2. So let's
He's
remove
looking
a
at
yellow.
playing that double. You make the double, you would sit behind the guard, but you're pretty much jamming.
Yeah.
And if you might jam and roll it right back in.
And they did remove
2/3 of work.
a red from the back of the
Half,
rings
I'm
in
gonna hit it
that
hard.
process as well. So
Get intern, I think. Yeah, intern, full pop.
some backing gone. In-turn, full pop. I believe that's what I heard him say.
Try to make some space in the middle.
I'm not certain, but I think he's referring to the type of release he's going to have on that.
Both. It's a thick half to 2/3. All right. Intern.
Thick half to 2/3. Will he miss that yellow one on the side as it goes by?
I think it'll just take the yellow and then roll out is what they're thinking.
Right.
I don't see it getting by the yellow, but
Probably that yellow. He's probably not too interested in that yellow one anyway. So that would be a factor. And here's this.
give her a little fling at the end.
You know what? On this path, he's considerably wide on this. On this path, we've been watching. Obviously, this is the sheet we've been watching a lot of here, and we have seen on hits on that path some teams get fooled with how straighter it gets when you throw the weight on that. I don't know if they just happen to be throwing it wide, but we've seen a lot of hits miss wide on that path.
Yeah, we saw that the other day. Was it yesterday? Second game in.
Yeah.
Guys were taking dead center and still hitting dead nose. They were just getting no curl at all.
Yeah. And
but only because they upped the weight.
Yeah, it's been very weight sensitive. The whole that's been across the board in every game. It's been very weight sensitive. But that path in particular, we've just seen a few wide hits on there.
Yeah.
So, with the draws, we're getting lots of curl. We're actually sometimes surprised at how wide they're taking ice on a few of the draws. But you start adding weight, and you can just straighten it out. In a case like that, I mean, McEwen's reaction out of his hand was a little disappointment. So he knew. If you're a millimeter wide at that weight, you're gone. The shot's not going to get made.
Yeah, it looked wide, it looked like he was quite wide because he hit it outside. We got to remember he's only taken probably center of the rock, so an inch wide with that kind of weight, it looks. Really didn't miss it by that much.
Yeah, you hit it a centimeter off nose and you're rolling out because with that weight.
And it is so lively.
So a good opportunity here for Brunner now. Could come around and sit 3, and I think McEwen would have no option at a deuce and would have a tough time scoring 1. They're going hard. I think they're going hard for line here.
I think so. It's diving at this at this rock. They're going to be by.
Yeah, they're by now. And now they can finish it. Just.
Oh, jeez.
Squeak.
Actually went a little deep.
Yeah.
Mike does have just a draw down to it for 1 now. They leave that a little higher.
Track here. If you get it running, it's very sweepable.
Leave that a little higher. You really.
And this is a good example of what we were just talking about. Like they're taking almost middle of.
Right, Mike, we're in the T line.
The 12-foot for a rock that they're trying to get to. Basically, it's got to be T-line.
Yeah.
So
and
lots of curl there.
5.5 feet of curl, but you throw normal at it, you could just take right where you want to hit it.
Yeah. Right. So team, irrespective of the outcome here, good end by Brunner to play the force. Probably a little frustrated if they would have left that rock 1 rock higher. I don't know what McEwen would have done.
Yeah, really trying to get it to Barry.
Really close. Really close. Rim flash, easy, just clean.
He's quite a bit wider than.
Go then.
Here it comes.
Brunner was at this point. Here they go. Now they're going to start carving.
Go for weight. Yep.
And they got it.
All right, Mike.
Really good shot.
Great shot right on the pin. Just touches the
Big
red
shot.
rock. So McEwen comes up with a big draw. Is forced to 1 here by Brunner to go up 1-0 after 2 ends in this semifinal game of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of like the out. Yeah. It's a little bit wide, but I think it's fine. It is wide-ish. You gotta curl it. Yeah, move it over there, Flash. Good. I think you're good now. Nice. Good spot. Yeah, good sweep.
Walk on, Christian.
It's good.
It's good.
Early. Right. Linie is oké. Skallet ermee maar knooi.
Ice. Ice, blue ice.
Oh, hard to get over, hard to get over. Lekker nog weer remmen. Ja.
Okay.
And number 3 of this semifinal game of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club. I'm Daniel Bobola, and I'm here with Wade Johnston.
Yeah, we just saw Mike make a terrific draw to the pin. So we'll see this end. I think you might see Brunner change gears and really get at her this end.
Yeah, or he could try to blank. He might not go too aggressive, try to blank and do the hammer and even ends. It's
lots of them do. That used to be the old way, and to me it still makes lots of sense, but lots of them, they don't worry about it anymore.
Yeah, sometimes there's just too much.
You can't prevent people
yeah.
from getting one in on you.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll probably try to score a multi here, but would be happy with a blank. They probably just don't want to end up being forced to one is their situation. So,
and if this one that they just threw was a little deeper, you might have seen Brunner freeze to it, but being in the 12-foot, he's probably going to try and use this corner now.
Yes. And in our other semifinal game, in our All-American semifinal, Schuster versus Dropkin. Dropkin took 2 in end number 1. Schuster responded with a 2 in the second, so it is 2-2 in the Schuster Dropkin game. Dropkin having hammer in end number 3. They're just they're a few rocks behind us. They're just starting end 3 now.
No, second rock down here, boys.
And that rock came up short. I don't know, were they...
They were sweeping it most of the way.
So they end up with stacked guards on the side, which isn't a bad option when you're trying to score a couple.
A little wider than Dan's.
So we'll see.
I got a bit heavy right now, but
Kevin Marsh here. Him and his brother Daniel are 3-time Saskatchewan champs.
Gotta go now. That's good. Just straight flat.
Last year's runner-up with the McEwen team since joining up.
Runner-up at the Briar.
At the Briar.
Yeah.
Get in there.
We've got Tim joining us from Abbotsford on the chat. And just a reminder, if you're joining us via the Curling Zone YouTube channel, they have their own chat there, and we are very grateful that you're tuning into us there, and we're happy to be partnering with Curling Zone throughout this event. But if you do want to leave a comment for us to see, you got to do that through the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube channel. So we'd ask that you consider coming over to our channel, perhaps subscribing to us so you can see our events when we are broadcasting. You'll be notified of it. We cover a variety of topics here in the chats. We talk about curling issues. We talk about various types of baking. We talk about weather and
we're about to
travel.
get into football picks.
Yeah.
Game's starting in 10 minutes. So.
Yep.
We got some young guys here who know a lot about football.
Thank you for the compliment there, Jem.
Not close.
And our camera crew getting a shout out there as well. So
go crazy. Might have to curl at the end. Wade's good. Halfway.
So they McEwen's got Brunner a bit on their heels here.
Yeah, go ahead, Flash. Just half. Go ahead, buddy. Yep, walk it over.
Going to be two buried here.
Gotta go. Come on, you gotta go. Yes, gotta go.
Lovely fall day in Manitoba.
Yeah. First day of fall. We're only about 4 hours into autumn right now.
Is this the first day?
This is it. Happened this morning. I don't know exact time, 6:43-ish or so, I believe. It was the equinox. And of course, if anyone's joining us from the southern hemisphere, you'll be starting spring. So we did have a team from New Zealand here, our only southern hemisphere team.
Run back double there.
Playing in this event, Team Hood. They failed to qualify, but they're going to be spending some time in Calgary. They spent the most of our winter, their summer here last year, and they're doing the same.
So we had almost.
So we got a couple of members of our club that are over in Australia right now. The Chisholm family's over there visiting their son Jamie, who used to be a member of the club, and Mike, I think, even curled with Jamie for a few years.
Jamie and I curled together. We have a
right?
men's club championship at the Calgary Curling Club together. So,
yeah. 2/3.
Also on that team was Simon Barrick, and Kerr Drummond was the skip of the team. Kerr Drummond was part of Team Alberta at the Briar last year.
Yes,
so,
he
was.
Yeah. Tim, the 3-minute rule to throw a rock is not in effect here, but if someone is taking more than 3 minutes, we do try to shame them, but we don't have a hard rule on time right now. Fortunately, these guys haven't been playing at too bad a pace. There was a couple of lengthy discussions in end number 2 there, but I mean it was kind of justified based on the situation. So
last
far,
night that Brunner and Jacobs game was long.
Oh, that was long, yeah.
6 ends in, and we were 2 hours and 20 minutes, I think, for 6 ends.
That was a long game. Nothing we really like to see here, and it. Yeah, we've had a few games go really long. Makes it kind of tough. I also happen to be on the ice crew here, and makes it kind of tough for us to do the turnaround to get the ice prepared for the next game on time. I think of all our draws here. I'm trying to think how many draws we're into. This is draw 13, and we had one draw start about 3 minutes late of the 13 draws so far. So
we got Colton Flash throwing the guard here. Colton obviously was part of that team that lost the Briar final last year, but he's a former Briar champ, 2019 with the Cooey team, played second on that team.
Similar weight.
Yeah, and I encourage anyone who wants to see a good sweeping effort, go watch that final. What year was that again? That was 2019. 2019. Go watch the final shot of the Briar 2019. That's Kevin
It was Cooey, and it was Benny Hebert and Colton Flash at the front end.
Kevin's throwing probably about a board weight hit, and he needs to make a really thin double. He needs to kind of remove one rock and then push the second rock just a little further back. And watch the sweeping effort by Ben Ebert and Colton Flash. It's you just see it's like they reached down and found another gear there. And so I encourage you to go look that up. That's the final 2019 Cooey versus Botcher final shot. One of the most intense sweepings you'll see.
We
jammed there, so
now you're going to see McEwen hook another one around here probably. Can he get there with the out turn?
He's going to have this, but even if he makes it, then I'm right around ours, which is fine. I think we'll put it right here.
I was talking about a guard. Yeah.
I don't think he can get there with the out turn probably, so it doesn't make sense.
You know, I'll have something back at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a perfect spot. Okay, kind of just nibbling.
Right in front.
I'm trying to take away both. You don't want to give him this.
Yeah, that's the worst one.
Yeah, because there is.
Then they're rolling behind the corner.
You got the Great Wall of Granite over there, but nothing.
Making it usable.
Brunner would love to get one of his rocks behind that.
Have the right height, or I'm drawing.
Yep, we can be patient in the spot now. Like,
They can make a curling shot kind of thing, right?
as long as he's positive, we can just. Yeah. It's 4 rocks in a row now, so. Spot's getting a little slickened up now.
It's almost 15 to me.
I think the same intern you threw coming home. It's really close to that.
They're talking about the weight. They're saying it feels about 15 seconds. That, of course, is the hog-to-hog time.
Got a time on it here.
And that is sort of the time we've been seeing throughout the weekend here, throughout the event.
Got a hair light. Got a bit light.
Just wants to cross center ever so slightly.
High half. Don't kill the line. High half. High half.
Line's good. We're not there, Kev.
Halfway.
Whoa, line's good. Line's
Only
good.
half.
Whoa, whoa.
16-9.
16-9, and this is for a guard, so that 15 seconds for a draw seems pretty close. Now, did he show him enough of the red one that run is there?
Well, he discussed, you know what, he was gonna. They're gonna have it, but he's got his coming back if they do make it. So that's why he was hoping that would be a little tighter. That makes that next runner easier.
Ja? Ja. Der Kerl hat schon genug. Ja. Das Problem ist, wenn man verfehlt und da liegt, das wäre mühsam. Und wirklich fast auf die Nase kommen. Das könnte schon Chancen sein. Wenn wir den gut haben, hat das sau schwierig, um den rauszukriegen. Ja, ich habe auch das Gefühl. Board? Board? Ja. Ja, der ist fast einfacher, ja.
Board weight, I think, is what they came with.
Ein bisschen kommt der schon, habe ich das Gefühl.
I assume. I don't know what any of those words were.
Yeah, no.
Board was one I recognized.
My Swiss German is not that great, so we kind of let the fans hear them talk for anybody who might be fluent in their language to pick it up. Maybe if you're in the comments section, you can let us know what they said. But Tennessee, so it looks he won't be. But that ice, he's not going to be throwing a lot of weight, no matter what it is he's doing here.
I think it's definitely won't be any more on board.
Yeah, so he's really it's going to be a precise shot here, trying to stick. Looks like in that board to control. He's going on it hard.
Hide! Hide!
Oh, he's got it. He's close here. Is he going to get that roll?
Oh, just thinned it across the top.
Oh, and just through the rings.
He didn't overthrow it.
No.
It still didn't quite finish enough.
They overswept it a bit there.
Yeah. I think they thought it was going to finish harder there.
Yeah.
Now you can really hook one in here.
Yeah.
And now they got to throw that runner just to keep from stealing two.
So yeah, I'm not.
Because there's not going to be an easy draw for one.
No,
they're going to have to play the tap of some sort.
Then that becomes.
Yeah, you look on
1 to 2 rocks of space.
From the thrower's perspective, the right side of the house there, that port with that high red guard, that makes that.
Right.
You can't draw to the 4-foot there.
No.
Between the rock and the top of the house and the top of the 4-foot and
that's more.
That high corner, that's blocked off. So you're right now you're looking at coming around that tight corner on the left side.
Down this line, so that's
I think they're going to have to tap the red that's just sitting out front. I don't know what else they're going to have.
Top 12, half 8.
Yeah, you'd have to you got to overbury on the one that's in the top of the, or just short of the house there. So you're going to have about 8 feet.
Where I should play that right now?
To curl a rock and a half at minimal. So you might do it, but you're going to have to just scrape by that, and the risk is just you rub it and you give up the 2. So
a whole bunch. Yep.
Well, I think they'll just play the straight tap, won't they? That's the easier shot.
A bit hot, but close. Yeah. Top 8. Good line. Yeah, I think you got to go.
Easy, just play the weight.
Weight's good.
Easy.
No, clean. It's gonna come down.
Gotta go weight. Curl.
Top 8.
Line.
they got to go to get by this red corner here.
Top 8.
I think they're going to rub it.
Distance.
Oh, they just get by
Get it in
that.
there. Good. Oh, that's really good.
That's as good as you can make. Now the angle's harder to come in on the rock that's actually in the 4-foot. Oh, Cheryl's back from Lumbee. Had a good nap after all the wine last night that she was texting us about. Are they going to play the tap or the straight draw? You can make the tap for 1. I don't know if you can make this draw for 1. Do you think you can get far enough over?
I think you can, but you do have to really flirt with that red guard. I think it's there because you've got to be. You don't even have to get to the button. You've got to be full 4 foot,
6 inches from the button, maybe.
You look at the back of that yellow rock, it's probably 3 centimeters.
If you're completely under, you probably have it. Hey?
Yeah. He's taking.
But you don't want to flirt with it, feather touch, and give up a steal of 2.
Yeah.
They're going to have to manage this rock well.
Yeah.
You want to make
I
it,
actually
but
thought that they would take more ice than this to get there, but we'll see. Right now, it looks like they're on a.
Brunner's been taking less ice. Remember on that same guard, he took a lot less ice. I think just the way he throws it with a lot more late rotation.
Yeah. He definitely has a lot of rotation on there. Yeah. I think he's up to about 3 spins right now.
Yeah, but he probably gets closer to 8 by the time it gets there.
They're not touching this for weight, which usually isn't a welcoming sign there. And so they're just trying to.
Held them to 1.
Held them to 1.
Yep.
Yeah, it would have been tough. You could see they got by that guard by a fair bit, so they. Yeah.
He definitely doesn't get that curl the way the other guys do.
No. And so, McEwen with a steal to go up 2 here in this semifinal game against Brunner of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club.
Really positive.
Line's good, though. Line's good. Line's actually got to curl a bit.
If you can, flash. Just touch it up to the center line. Oh, that's a good spot. I like that spot. It's good.
It took a while to get there, but I guess they swept it the whole way.
Ist gut. Okay. Okay, Linie kommt super. 15,9. Perfekt. Super.
Okay, line's good. That's probably too much. But... Okay, just play the height. Right in the middle of the ATP. Straight, straight, straight. Just get it in the middle of the logo and you're good. Curl a little. Curl a little. Curl, come on.
Keep going,
curl.
keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, good shot.
And number 4 of scheduled 8 here in the semi-final of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club. We have McEwen up 2 without, playing end number 4. Brunner has hammer. McEwen with a nice steal there on end number 3.
Early.
So Brunner's going to really want to. He's going to want to score this end. I don't think they're going to be satisfied with a blank here. They're going to want to get on the board. They don't want to be going into the second half not being on the scoreboard. So that's why you see the corner and a draw around. They're going to have to get some rocks into play here. They know this McEwen team is a good hitting team. So you're going to have a lot of rocks in play. And just seeing the way they have played, they do seem to like to mix it up. So they'll be in their comfort zone.
And McEwen, they haven't, I don't know if I've seen their name in a lot of bonspiels this year already. I mean, we're still only in September, but there's been several. But they're playing with a lot of confidence. Like, they don't look, we've seen a few teams out here that have played a few spiels and didn't look very confident. But we sure haven't noticed it with these guys.
No, you don't notice it. It's hard to, as we said earlier, we were just a few hours in the fall.
You saw this in the second
playing in end of summer. And
that makes sense.
You wouldn't know it. They look like it's February, It looks like they're gearing up to get back to that Brier final.
A hair hot? Yeah. T-line. Whoa, easy though. It might come off if you leave it. T-line. Back 4.
Yeah, keep going, flash. Keep going.
Back 4.
We need a piece of it.
Back 4.
Need a piece.
Coming down a bit.
Okay. Not even in the open.
Push it. Okay, not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, that chap off there exposes that rock. It's got an edge buried, but still with the height of that guard and the way and the movement of the ice here, that's a very accessible yellow rock. So they.
This McEwen team out of Saskatchewan, I know they've been working a little bit with Pat Simmons as well. Pat was here this weekend. I thought he'd just be here this morning, but I haven't seen him yet. Pat told me
might be watching football. You don't know.
Possibly. I don't know if I trust the Sask Curl van to get him back to Saskatchewan or not. But I know he said I think he's going to St. John's with these guys to one of the slams. He's working with them. He's working with the Kleider team that we had on the live stream last night.
Yeah, and we have the points bet in Calgary
starting Wednesday.
Starting Wednesday, yeah. So a lot of the Canadian teams in this event are just staying in town because they're back on the ice, just a little north of us here.
Close. What?
Yeah, I know Clyder's staying. They play Wednesday, so they're just staying here.
And is this is a little real quiet hit and roll here, trying to get the guard. They were hoping to keep that. Hoping to keep that shooter in the rings, but just hit it a little thinner than they wanted to.
Hit that one out. I was thinking the run and roll to center. Yeah, good. Saturday, you just guard this. Okay. I guess we're sitting two. But, I mean, if we ever leave, I do like that. Open. Yeah, I think that's not good at all.
Guard on. Make sure he covers. I think they're probably worried about covering the center line side.
It's not a bad situation. I know, he still has work to do. Yeah, I like this too. Well, or just peel it. Sure.
Just peel it. When in doubt, just peel it.
It's not a bad force situation. Sure. Yeah, we like it. Simplifies it. Oh yeah, and then he's got to try to. I think the peel might be the call this way, and then yeah. Am I peeling or?
This Brunner team was the 2022 representative, Swiss representative at the Worlds. So these guys do have some experience.
Go for half and see what happens.
At the world level.
Like 6-6 or whatever.
Yeah, and Switzerland is one of the places where they actually have summer ice.
Whoa!
No. I'm not sure if they have it in July, but definitely August. We would have access to ice there.
Okay. Shot.
Dass man nachher da überrollen.
Peels opens it up.
Yeah.
Brunner looking at possibly playing a hit and roll, split the house, be sitting second and third.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be too bad a situation.
Wir haben ja eine. Es ist 11. 10:30, 11. Close. Whoa. Hard, Tony. Hard. Whoa. Andy. Hard.
And just rolling towards.
Oh, really good.
Yeah, and that is good because you'd have to hit. There is still a double opportunity. It'd have to be really thin on that top yellow. You'd definitely be losing the shooter if you're doing that.
Well, anything is better, so you stick around, Fosh. Yeah, quarter. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Just hitting a quarter of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Quarter.
Could be a lot of rocks moving on this one. There'll be no shortage of weight on this.
Hard! Really gotta go! Whoa! Okay.
No, and there you go.
Yeah, or maybe yes now.
Oh, it's stuck right behind.
Stuck behind, but again, it's the corner and
it's not a great spot, for McEwen now.
So Brunner possibly
pretty good deuce chance all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't really lining up good for him.
No, this might be the best opportunity they've had. To get a deuce here.
Yeah.
He can hook this, then Colton's probably running with his last one.
So what Brunner's hoping for, a well-placed guard here, if they can freeze to it and see if they can get a miss on the run attempt, and then split the house, and that's how you set up your basic deuce.
Linie kommt super. Wenn den Römer.
Some people call it a junior deuce.
Yep, gang noch wieder Römer, gang. Good.
All right.
Really good.
Good spot. Yeah, so now he's going to throw the runner.
Try the run.
How much you throwing?
Just a peel. That's referring to the weight. It's not a peel shot. There, this is a run.
Yep.
And
No.
Really
good.
good.
He gets it.
Really good.
Probably the best you can do.
Precision there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
Quite the precision there.
Making it any other way, you leave corner.
Glad me ut, eller?
And all of a sudden, Brunner's
Let's go again.
probably now looking at a blank. Really needs.
Ja.
I think even freezing to that back one might not,
Shot? Nej.
not end up getting them their
Midt i
two.
12.
Well, the freeze,
Altså,
rather than this, if you do freeze, they blast. And then you can.
ellers skulle det være nummer
Yeah,
Make sure
maybe
you
do
get
that
the
one
blank.
on the next one if you
What,
can.
the
I
blank?
agree. I think the
He
problem with going there is you could easily
You might get yourself in a force situation if you.
Yeah.
But if you go to the freeze, then the force probably isn't.
Now they may be comfortable being forced. They might be saying, "Let's go
Possibly,
one. You know, be forced, give up one, and then be down to be in the same situation and end 6." But
Helt plaats. Innerrømme.
it's such you're drawn to such a small spot to do this. These are really psychologically they're tough.
Well, you're out in an area you probably didn't throw that far out in practice.
Yeah. It's even tough on the sweepers to judge because you're never quite sure if it's going to grab, what it's going to do when you get out into that fresh pebble.
So now Mike knows this. It's pretty tough. All of a sudden the force is on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we're just gonna roll somewhere to the.
He can almost stay right there.
Yeah. And then maybe you're looking at a corner.
It's pretty tough to make a double from that spot.
Yeah.
Knows it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think the
you roll a
closer to
little
nose
bit,
you can get on this, the better
your side.
probably is for McEwen.
Anything you roll back, they might probably take a run at the double.
It didn't look like it was really walking in. Yeah,
Pretty gradual.
yeah, I saw gradual.
A little soft. A little soft.
Saying a little soft.
Come on, you gotta dig. Clean.
Clean.
I can't curl, but
No, don't curl.
Really
There
good
you
shot.
go, yep.
Really good.
So,
That ook, hè?
Brunner will be looking at a freeze. You got to pick your poison here.
Wat is nummer?
He's going to hope he makes this freeze, they blast, and
Yeah,
then
maar
he
good
can
shot.
blast with his last
Yeah.
one for the blank.
Yeah, I don't.
But
Now
that's
he's
a
looking
bit
at the
down
other
for
one,
Brunner.
and I'm not sure that the problem is you
When we done
might
the
not
shots in-
be shot if you freeze there.
really
Now
good.
I think
I
I think Mike
McEwen's
would hit
Yeah,
regardless.
I think he's
Yeah.
going to hit no matter what happens.
Goed.
Der macht am Anfang nichts, hè?
You hope you make this freeze, you weld it on to the point they have to just blast it,
Yeah.
and then you just get your blank that way. But if you ever cross this a little and Mike can just kind of pick it out, you're forced. Ah, that doesn't look like much ice, does it?
We've said that a lot with.
Yeah, with his rock
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, and some of these guys, it's just their
als ik
release
de
is a
inter-
little deceiving on the broom.
Als we uiteindelijk weer de intern daar, hè?
They may not like me referring to it this way, but they actually don't end up hitting the broom. Their trajectory on their rock ends up being a little off the broom, but they're doing it consistently. They know to do it, and that's why the broom is where it is. And he does have that. It's a very subtle set plus a high rotation.
It fights the curl.
Yeah,
Fights the curl early.
Linie is goed.
but he does it
What?
consistently. He knows
Yeah.
he does it, and it's.
Met nog veel kerelen. Het komt erachter goed.
I mean,
Zwem bizarre, in mijn curl.
and there you go.
Is that any good?
Yeah, well, clearly,
Exactly. Exactly
Yeah,
what
he
he
has-
needed.
yeah.
So now Mike's going to have to blast. Now he could decide just to nose it,
Yeah, that's actually one attempt, and
right? Because he made it almost too good.
yeah,
So he could nose it, stay right on the
nose
face.
it, and then you're frozen.
Yep.
Yeah. But
if you roll off anyway,
yeah,
you're giving up 2.
But given McEwen's style, I have a feeling the blast is more
I assume
likely.
so, yeah. Quarter rock blast.
Yeah.
Ja, das ist noch gut, das ist nicht platt.
Yep. Yeah, it's coming hot here.
Hard. That's hard. Come on.
Looks like he's got a good one. It's just going to get out. Yeah.
Good shot.
Sits on the back line.
So we called that one almost shot for shot what was going to happen.
And so Brunner going for the blank here. Is there any way you think that red one could end up being a jam and that shooter spills up on shoots?
It's possible. It's possible. You'd have to hit almost half a rock, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a hair more than half.
I think there is a spot where it could.
Yeah, maybe a hair more.
Where it could happen.
Let's go.
Oh, they're showing the replay.
I don't know what they're showing.
Is that the one we just threw?
Yeah, no.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, okay. So here we go. Can we be a low probability? Be really unlucky to get that, but stranger things have happened.
Clean.
And it looks pretty good here. Yeah, it's going right by. Might clip it.
Yeah,
there
wasn't
you
that
go.
far
No.
off, actually. Hey? Probably 2 more inches higher.
Yeah. They are laughing about it.
Yeah.
All right, so a blank end here. McEwen still up 2-0 at the half. He's kept Schwaller off the board. Schwaller. Looks like he's got a good one. I was reading Schwaller in the comments here. People are talking about. I apologize for that, folks.
Yeah.
It's
Good
Brunner,
shot.
of course. I know they're different teams. I'm problem with reading the comments and trying to commentate here at the same time. Brunner is down to with hammer. We'll have hammer as we start the second half of the game here at the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club.
So, yeah, first rocket might not be as quick as that other.
14 and a half, right? First
Yep.
Yeah.
Get right on that ATB is probably the height we were looking for, eh? A little tight, actually. Go ahead, then. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just keep going.
Line's great.
Keep going. Go as far as you can. As far as you can. As far as you can. Come on.
Okay, good sweep.
Sweep.
Early ben crush. Gang nog weer rummen. Linie goed goed. Schön bis da. Keep going. Keep going. Gute guard. Clean.
Nice. Goed gewischt.
16-7.
I'm seeing here. So tight guard. Let's run in a bit, guys.
And as we head into the second half of this
Hey, just go for depth.
semifinal game of the ATB
Just
Classic,
distance. First, you can take that,
with
Kev.
Brunner down to having hammer.
Probably will.
McEwen sets up, goes
Okay.
center line guard. Brunner, no surprise, does the corner. And then McEwen, I think, was attempting either, I believe that was a tight center line guard attempt. Came up a little wide, or maybe it was a draw. Either way, not where they wanted it, but it is a guard. It is guarding the center. Brunner's going to be ignoring that for the time being here.
Good sweep.
Did McEwen win the saddle shootout?
According to Tim, he did.
I thought it was Carruthers that was in the final.
I have
Wasn't it Carruthers that
followed.
was-
I have to.
I'll have to
You know,
look
I
back.
scroll. I see all the results getting, but ask me a few weeks later who won what. And
I know. It all runs together after a while. Okay, I'm going to fact check it.
Okay. Tim, we're gonna.
Don't worry, we're on it.
We're gonna.
He's probably already
hold you
fact checked
responsible,
it.
Yeah. Tim's sitting confident, going like, "Go ahead, fact check me all you want."
How do we go back? Oh, events.
good.
Here we go.
For those of you who are, when we refer to the comment section, if you're wondering, if you are watching us on the Curling Zone page, and thank
it
you.
was Mike McEwen.
There you go. Okay, Tim. Thank you for the information.
I know Kleider was in the semi because he beat Cooey in the quarters. Oh, yes, McEwen against McDonald. Carruthers lost to, I think he lost to McDonald in the semi.
Yeah.
Another Manitoba team, I think.
And as I was saying, if you are tuning in to the Curling Zone YouTube channel, thank you for being here with us. We don't see the chats going on that channel. I'm sure there's some interesting stuff being said there, but if you want us to see it, please come over to the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube channel. Consider subscribing to us. We'd love to have you join us here. And feel free to let us know your thoughts on this game.
Back button. Back 14.
Say hello to us. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If anyone's from, especially if anyone's from Switzerland, we know there may be some Swiss fans tuning in to watch Brunner. Please say hello to us.
think you
on
probably
the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube
gonna have to go
channel.
for weight though. Gonna have to go for weight.
That's good.
Really close flush.
Weight's good.
T-line. T at best.
Go for distance.
Looks like, yeah.
Yep.
Really close.
Yep.
Just behind the tee.
Yep. That's fine. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, good
Very
spot.
good. Very good shot.
Spot.
Oh boy, Kev.
Nice shot.
Nice.
That's really socked in there.
And for those of you wondering about our All-USA semi,
Yeah,
Schuster versus Dropkin. Dropkin is up 1 after 4. Schuster has hammered. They blank the 4th end there.
Okay.
They were a few rocks behind us earlier, but they have they've passed. They're coming down to the end. Skip stones there on the 5th end. Trying hard to get by a guard here. Just got by.
Keep going. Keep going.
Could barely see any daylight on that one.
Nice. Super so.
Great
Pretty
shot.
good shot, yep.
Jetzt ist 2.
Final is 2 o'clock, is it not?
Yeah, 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Saving Time. And we'll be broadcasting.
Colton's going to try and freeze in here.
Not sure who's going to be on the mic.
I think you and Mike are going to do it.
Yeah, I guess you've got a practice to attend to, right? You're gonna,
no, they already left.
Oh, they're doing the practice.
I'm going to go help.
Or are you
the
just
other
going to
child.
watch football? Is that
No.
what that,
Garrett, my son Gary, obviously curls lots too, as we've talked about him on the channel before, but he's doing his apprenticeship for electrical, and he's in school right now. So I'm going to go home and see if he needs help with all the code stuff.
Oh, okay. Good.
Good shot.
If you're going to be an electrician, good to know code.
Yeah. And it's not easy. Everything's written in law form.
Yeah.
So it can be a little hard to decipher at times. So
Yeah. As Team McEwen comes up just in front of that red rock, probably would be happy forcing Brunner to 1 here, and they're in a position to do so right now. What was
he's going
that
to throw
called?
this hard.
Ja, irgendwo da fangen jetzt an. Ich krieg's halt nicht so viel. Ich geb dir mal so.
Yeah, he's really tightening. So this is going to be coming pretty hard, I think. Probably quarter rock is what he's hoping for.
Whoa. Andy. Hide.
Trying to get it to curl.
Hide. Hide.
Going to get a roll, but I think a little too. Oh,
Go ahead.
Pretty good.
pretty good. Yeah, because if you look right now, hitting that red that they
Yeah, the
Brunner
red
just
stay.
threw.
Yeah.
Yeah, the red goes on to yellow, probably clips the red, but which goes on to the other yellow. So McEwen thinking. They've got to be a little bit careful here. They don't want to give.
What's the other call? This guard?
Right now, if you guard, it's going to be hard to get a deuce, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you ever throw a guard on
Make
this
them
side?
throw
Anywhere
that
flash?
runner and then see what happens.
What's that?
I guess they have another runner in that wide red corner guard. If they run that into the yellow, you'd have to be pretty unlucky to pick your red out of there. But you can, if you can hit the yellow one fairly fat.
You can come with this with like board or something.
You may be able to drive it onto the red.
Coming off, and this
push
is,
it.
Yeah. And he's yellow, so he'd want to get that red going, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's not an easy shot at all.
Yeah, I mean, if it touches, it's just a tickle, but it's really nothing.
It's tough running the other team's rock, and if you ever stuck it on
So
your
I'm
yellow,
asking, like, what are we
punch
guarding
the yellow
against,
out,
though?
all of a sudden you're looking at 3.
Some little,
Well, okay,
some
like
little tap thing.
Hold on. His best shot Like he's just moving and lining this all up on this.
Yeah.
That is because we can have two.
But if
behind
you guard
there,
it,
that's not good.
So to prevent that, like we either need to get one here.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Is there anything intern-wise we can come in? Is it any better? Like we move this at all? Like get to the inside?
Why don't we just go right here? Stay in front of it. Another one of the SGO.
Yeah, if you tap it, it's not gonna hurt.
If we're throwing anything on the inside, it's great.
Yeah.
It's either that or the outside.
What's he planning if we do that?
I don't know. It's probably double.
Yeah.
Probably double.
Oh, I like this. We know how to make this. Yeah.
Often important to call the shot you know how to make.
Yeah.
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 We know how to make
Seen
this.
it.
Put it right here.
Tight hole too.
Make it that much more difficult to make the run if they decide to.
Yeah, right here. And yeah, he's definitely like double peeling, and then we can go from there. Yeah.
You might see Brunner go out at the very end and run that corner.
Yep.
Like you were discussing there.
Easy.
I think it's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. Weight's
Might
good.
soften it a bit. Top 8. 9. Top 8. Top 8. Top 8. Oh.
That's the weight they want. They're saying top 8, top 12. That's where they want it. They're
Space.
Yeah.
Top 12.
Top 12.
Oh.
And there you
good
go.
shot, I think.
That's where they
That's
wanted
good,
it.
man.
So they said they knew how to make that shot.
Yep,
and
they did.
They did. So now I'm wondering, is Brunner? Is he going to try and open it up, or does he want to try and use that corner red? Problem with using that corner red is that if you don't make it right now, you've lost your opportunity, and you're.
I think you almost got to leave it till the very end if it's still there. He could hook the intern and get to the probably top of the button.
Brunner with 3 rocks to come here. Does have some options.
Could he hook to the top of the forefoot on the intern side? He might lie 2 that way. He's probably got a double peel, right?
Yeah,
He's got too many rocks to come.
Yeah,
Double peel with the first one.
if they're not talking about a double peel, I'm not really sure what else they're looking at standing back there.
Other than that, it's just the straight intern come around to lie 2. But that doesn't really help you because they could just slash, right? I think they're going to run. They're lining everything up.
Ja, das Ziel wäre bis an. Schön aufgestellt, dass wir das da berühren.
Yes, our final is at 2 p.m.
So.
It'll be Americans versus either the Canadians or the
We
Swiss.
will have an American team in the final.
Aber spielen.
We'll have a multinational final. And we've had teams from various parts of the world: Switzerland, Germany, United States, New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah.
Close. Yep.
China, Japan.
Netherlands.
Yep. Eben das.
Yep.
Hard.
And we're very happy to have them here.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
A little bit of a crash.
Coming around.
So I don't know. He looked back after he threw that almost as if it grabbed.
So now,
Well, maybe McEwen hooks one in top button.
Is there any way that attempting that could you make something easier for Brunner
Yeah,
if you didn't do it right?
Yeah.
I mean, right now, Brunner's got a tough time getting a second rock in there.
He might be able to make that tap.
If I come to here and I leave it a little open, now he gets to bang it.
Just take that away completely.
Megan's loving the Roxham play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does make for a more entertaining end, yes.
Any thought in us?
To be honest, if I take this away, he might fire that now.
What if we
So
tap that
that's
and roll
that
over?
corner run
No?
looking at that McEwen is sort of concerned about Brunner attempting
You
there.
have to, yeah.
Yeah, but if I tap it too far and then he's
Okay. Yeah.
Just a heads up
Yeah.
to those of you watching us on the stream, you may at the completion of this end,
Nice.
we got a
rather
little
just guarding this, so we're drawing right here.
technical check we have to do. So if you lose the feed for a little bit, don't be alarmed. But we will wait before the completion of this end before checking it. So we're not going to cut you off.
Yeah, is that bad if we live in that? This
Well,
is the
they're
best.
going to have to pick a shot here pretty soon.
Might need to bring that 3-minute rule into effect here that we were talking about earlier.
Well, but if I'm there, it's not going
Sometimes the more you stand around and look at this and look at
It's
that, it gets
almost
harder to
like-
make
it's almost
whatever you
like
call.
Yeah.
I know, I can't throw a bunch of weight at
How
it.
many times do you have a shot in mind
that's
and then
okay.
you talk about 4 other opportunities
see
and
the
you end up
guard
just
being
going back to
The
the
exact
first
same
one,
what
your
you called,
instinct, yeah.
But
Okay, so he's trying to come around there. The only
Okay, so
thing I
just
could think
top
of that
button
might
flush.
make this, if you ever rubbed
Kinda
on that
here.
red one, that might,
Yeah.
that's what I think you're trying to avoid.
Yeah, you just want to feather around it. You're right, because if you rub off,
I like that. This is
rub
my
on the
first
red, all of a sudden they might have a double.
here.
I like it.
Or even just a,
To lie a
just, a hit,
bundle there.
just a hit and roll in
A
or
little
something.
wider,
You-
but
Is the hair wider? Okay.
well, like Flash is throwing those just outside edge of 8 to where he was in top 12. So I gotta think I gotta be in this area.
He's well into probably just a shade
Definitely.
past the
That's it.
middle of the 12 foot there for this ice.
Yeah, really close, I think. Just clean, Really close here.
Sweepers liking it
Like
so
it.
far.
Yep.
A little bit of sweeping. Now they're starting to go.
Really close.
Lots of room here. Oh, there it's going.
Gotta go.
You really want to get by that red.
He's
Don't want to rub here.
sure he's by here.
No, he's going to touch it.
Oh, he did touch it.
No,
Yeah,
he didn't.
That's not bad.
That's
yeah.
not bad because he didn't roll
That's not
too
bad.
deep. So he,
That's right.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
14-7 on that one. That's the hog to hog time.
It's full loss then.
Now at this point, at this point, Brunner's probably almost thinking maybe we should just take our one. So we saw something crazy here. We might squirt ours out.
Yeah, it's. Do you just try and take your one?
Or do you-
The risk is, or the other thing is, or you just trying to set it up so that maybe you have a safe shot for 2 on your second one.
Yeah.
Um,
Not a lot of safe ones.
now they're looking.
They could go yellow, 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 and if they can get that yellow at the top of the 12 foot to come back, you probably see at least, you might see 3
Yeah.
yellows go.
Well, they're looking at that wide corner,
Yeah.
and I'm wondering if it.
Okay.
You know,
The angle looks tougher now because that other red almost gets in the way.
yeah, I don't know.
Because
From there, it's hard to tell what they're
Yeah.
trying to hit. But I think that it's that they're expecting the rock to run. I think dead straight.
From looking here, it looks like you can see tons of it. Online, it looks like it's tight. But
Yeah. So this could go red, yellow, push the red in the button back onto the other yellow. And red could be sitting a couple. I don't know if there's a way for them to sit 3 after this, but certainly 2. It would be a really precise.
it's close.
Well, we're going to see here.
Okay.
Oh, just picks it off.
Still pretty good.
Needed to hit that that target rock a little thinner because you're trying to hit the top of that yellow one and not the side of it.
Can McEwen get in on the edge of that? Or does that red still
There's
block
a way
him
for them
out?
to sit 3 after this, but see here,
certainly
have a look here. Be really precise, the replay.
You got this for.
And so right here, needed to hit. We're going to see here probably like a centimeter less of that rock. Oh, just picks it off.
Pretty good shot, though.
Yeah, it was a good shot. It does create an opportunity. It does leave a little bit of room for Brunner to get a second rock in there. However, it also leaves the opportunity for McEwen.
We could come through this hole.
It just depends how hard. If you get through that hole, can you get?
Can he just
Can
wire
you
by
get to the pin, or is that corner going to block you?
That's exactly the question Mike just asked his teammate. Can we just wire by?
With what kind of weight though, Mike? Like he's got this for 2 all day. Like that's easy.
He does.
So when he's saying
if you rub the guard, does he have a shot for 3 though?
Okay.
The shot that they just referred to, he's got this all day, is the coming through the hole with weight, making contact with that red rock.
Where, like,
you'd lose the shooter, but the yellow rock at the back of the forefoot gets pushed back, and you have the current shot rock counting for 1, and the one at the just off the top of the forefoot would be your second point.
Is that for 3 or not? It's for 3. It's for 3.
I think it's for 3.
Oh, that one, yeah. The run there would be for 3.
That's why the yellow's got to block it out.
Yeah.
If we threw one in there, but
leave a small hole.
But if you feather touch the guard, you might make it actually easier.
The draw, we think, isn't there because of that position of that corner guard. If you just get by the corner guard, you're probably rubbing
really hard for you to navigate
the rock that's just top 8 foot there.
The only other shot's to hit that and guard both. That's not crazy.
Oh, so now he's talking about playing a hit and roll off the guard. So remove the red guard,
take it away altogether,
and roll your yellow rock right to there.
Is that not?
The draw would still be there for 2.
He's both. He's gonna draw for 2 then.
Yeah, I kind of like guard. Yeah, let's just do this. Make him make a shot.
Yeah.
Right there. Right where Brunner.
Yeah, if you could actually nose it.
Yeah, you could be anywhere on that line.
If you put a rock right there,
anywhere on that line makes it really
just
tough.
Move, roll in maybe 3 inches.
Oh, I gotta come across.
Yeah, this is where Buddy's been throwing his corner guard, so it's gotta be half decent here. Same speed, kind of, right?
So he's just going to throw, just throw the corner guard, basically, right? Take that one away.
Beyond it?
Is that
Probably half covers it, he takes it away, right?
Yeah. Is it? I think so. Okay, so throw
I think so.
Let's go with your gut here, Mike. Yeah.
Going with your gut. Now this is
this is where they've been throwing their.
It's going to be a high guard.
I'm thinking it's going to be the same speed. Okay. Okay.
Probably looking at throwing this about 17 seconds hog to hog here, I would guess.
Clean. I got don't halfway. Sole line. No, 1.5. 1.5. Weight's good.
1.5. So this would be a fairly high guard.
To your broom.
Probably about 2 meters over that hog line.
Be pretty close.
Oh.
Might over curl a hair.
And 18-2 on that. So really slow.
Just finished up.
Nice shot.
So it does take away that potential run for 3 that they were.
He's got through the hole here for 2.
Yeah.
He's got through the hole. He did make the hole a little bit smaller, but I think
if you're gonna make it, it probably doesn't affect it where it was.
You can't throw a bomb through this. I think because I think you run the risk of the shot rock rolling.
Yes,
too far.
squirting out.
Yeah, squirting out the side.
Because I don't know that the yellow actually goes far enough to outcount the top one. Like it almost looks like it goes into the red and stays.
det forlyder man lige. Yeah.
Like if that goes into the back red, does it out count the top red? If the yellow goes into it? It's got to roll off a little, right?
It does have to roll off. I think it,
and it gains rings as it rolls.
Yeah.
Right? It'd be really close.
So, and that's why you kind of need the quieter weight.
Could you get? Could you go around the yellow and draw back forefoot for 2? Probably not enough room to get enough curl.
If you back it up and you go through, if you got hack weight and you just get by the guard that McEwen just threw.
Yeah, you're probably still getting 2. It should finish up.
I think something good is going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. But you're not worried about probably the yellow on the center line. You're worried on the yellow on the outside, the corner guard yellow.
Yeah.
You got to be tight to that one.
You got to be scraping that one. Yeah, because if you're on the one that's on the
like if you're playing.
Now he's taking. He's
throwing this hard.
He's taking a lot less ice than I would have.
That's the ice for control.
Yeah.
To hit a quarter rock, he might be throwing it at least. I think he's throwing normal.
My concern would be losing what's currently shot rock, that it's going to roll too far. But we'll see. We'll see with his weight selection again. He's always taken less ice than we were expecting him to.
True.
So I'm not sure where this is. What he's going to do. We'll see what the weight looks like. He's definitely looks like kind of just a control weight hit. Maybe board.
He's got that spinner on it.
Yep.
They're going hard.
Hi.
This isn't very hard at all.
Well.
Oh, they're saying, whoa. Oh, there you go. Okay,
I think you had to throw that a hair. Well, or take a little more ice, I guess. But they just move so hard with that soft weight.
McEwen holds Brunner to 1 here. They're going hard.
Oh, here comes the replay.
Hi.
Yeah,
this isn't very hard at all. How close was he to the corner?
He needed to just scrape by that.
I don't know if he could have. You know what? Like he was probably an inch off it.
Yeah.
So
well, it could be the weight.
I don't. Yeah. But I don't know if he could have got through without more weight.
Yeah.
Because he hit probably quarter rock probably.
So McEwen will be up 1 with playing 6 in a very comfortable position there, and we are going to be just doing a little technical check here. So you may lose us just for a bit, but we'll be right back. Don't panic, please. Don't go anywhere.
Guys, line's good. Just bite the 4. Line's good, it's moving. Line's great. Line's really good. Line's good. Yeah, you got to hit it. It's coming down. If you can get full 8, it's really good. Okay, good throw down. Jesus Christ. Really thought that was going to be fine. The sweep going that way. Yeah, but that's quicker going. Oh, no. Yep. Off. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Hard. It's okay. Oh, it's a good shot. That's way better now. Yeah. Okay, good sweep. Good. Healing a little, but whatever. Yeah. Early.
Linie kommt gut. 14-2.
All right, thank you for hanging in with us. I hope that wasn't too bad of an inconvenience on your end, as we are here in end number 6 of the semifinal of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club. I'm Daniel Babol, and I'm joined by Wade Johnston. Here we are. McEwen has a 1-point lead and hammer. Great position to be in. So Brunner's going to have some work to do. Put up the 2 corner guards, which are just now eligible to be removed, and McEwen's going to try and do that. McEwen's got a couple of rocks on either side of the rings here.
Oh.
And navigates the port fine there.
Yep.
Brunner came a little deep on the draw attempt, ends up back 4 foot, but needs rocks in play, and is going to have to take some chances probably now. I think he would really like to steal if even holding McEwen to 1 here would be.
Yeah, a force wouldn't be the end of the world, right? And
yeah.
But a deuce is death.
Yeah.
You can't afford to give up a deuce anymore. You'd be down 3 with 2 ends to go. I think the odds drop you below 10% of winning those games.
Again, just to clarify, at this level of play, it does drop in. In our Thursday men's league.
No, the odds go up that I might
I think, because people get a false sense of security when you're up 3.
Start trying to peel, and they flash and bonk. And
Oh, yeah. Being down 3 after 6, I got you right where we want you in men's league, Okotoks men's league.
Komm, die Jungs, Pistole bieten. Achtung. Super. Sehr gut.
Good weight there, top button. Has the rocks lined up pretty well. It's exposed a little bit. And
it's going to go out turn side here.
Just give the run a go. It's off the 4-foot, right?
If you get it jamming there, you probably make the dot on those 2 reds.
Kind of interesting to see
McEwen
put his 2 rocks on either side of the rings there. But just because it can make it can make those peels like your chances of jamming something go way up. But
I really like the chase.
He likes the chase. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? If he
because in order to make the run, you're kind of just staying there, and this is a good opportunity.
Yeah, Mike can smell blood in the water, and
that's true.
If he can generate a deuce here, he knows this game could be over.
Yeah, he's. I like to call it. He's setting up a kill shot here. That being for his final shot. If he can, we talked about 2 being big. I think he's thinking 3 right now.
Perfect. Yeah. Hard. Whoa. Hanging. Right, curl, come on. Curl. Whoa. Straight. Just, I know.
It's a pretty good shot.
Nice straight shot.
Kind of what he asked for.
Smoothie?
Smoothie here. The kitchen at the Okotoks Curling Club does make some nice smoothies. I went with the pineapple mango option here.
Jeez.
You might see me in the background there waving my smoothie around, the pineapple mango. There's also a strawberry banana option. So
what happened to just eating fruit? You're gonna grind everything up all the time.
Yeah, the chewing, though, doesn't go well with the microphones. Though,
no, it's a little harder. I'll just stick to coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the new kitchen this year. Unbelievable here. So come on down for the final and have a homemade
hamburger, homemade fudge. And, of course, if you're a beer drinker, we do have on tap Pilsner.
Oh, yeah, it was delicious last night.
Come on.
It's almost better on tap. And it's already, like, super good.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why Molson doesn't sponsor us.
Good play,
Just
big pot.
pumping their sales left and right.
Yeah. I like it.
Is he trying?
Same as Kev's there. That was perfect. That
He's
just
trying
threw
to
weight.
come play that same tap that
I think
Kevin just
they-
made.
they
That
got-
looks way more under, though, doesn't it?
It does, but I guess they had enough room.
Whoa, a little hot.
And
No,
I mean,
good,
if
good.
they rub the guard, that's not a terrible outcome.
Yeah. You ready to curl, possibly? You ready to curl? Curl. You're good. Curl. Curl.
Made it easy.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Good shot.
Well, they had a line on it, and Brunner's now going, I don't know what I got to do
know
here.
what?
He might have to draw around him.
It didn't roll to a great spot, though. It's almost a staggered guard.
Right? He's going to have to try and use it. Yeah, come around.
Because Mike can't slash those now. They're too frozen almost. So if he can hook one around.
I agree with you, but Brunner's not looking at that.
No.
He's looking at trying to move those around. But
dann nimmst du einfach die zwei. Ist immer noch Shot.
I agree with you, Wade. I think if he draws around that
Nein.
and then let McEwen
Nein, der bleibt
move
Shot.
those around for you, and then
Yeah, they're almost
der
working
kann
in
sich
your
nicht bewegen.
favor a little bit.
Ich würde so. Heck. Es hart auf der Innenseite, dass wir gefreezed drauf sind.
Well, they're in 7 over there on sheet 4. I can't see. Can you see what the score is, sir?
Ich will nur mehr Backline.
Schuster versus Dropkin in the other semi.
Anyone tell us what happened in the sixth minute
Ja.
of the other game?
Noch schwierig, aber ja. Hey, ich will nur mehr Backline.
Dropkin is up 4-3, playing 7 with Schuster having
Dahinter, ja.
hammer.
Ja.
So
Oh,
Dropkin
sorry,
up 4-3.
Der Shooter nicht. Ja.
Schuster is 1 down with playing 7.
Oof.
We seem to often get the slower game on
Yeah.
the feed here. And it's not because we're taking commercial breaks there.
No. 4-3 Dropkin. How do they know?
Der liegt Shot, ja.
They must be they must be watching. I think one of them's got their Facebook feed.
Oh, they're putting it on curling zone.
Könnte noch den Doppelspieler.
I think there's a Facebook feed going.
I like
One of
it.
the teams has one going there.
Das 80, aber das Hair of Nose. Ja. Ich habe das Gefühl, mit dem 80 sollte er gehen, oder? Wenn mit dem Shooter müssen wir sicher behalten. Ich meine, wenn der da liegen bleibt, siehst du drum.
Thank you, Cheryl. So it looks like they want to
Achty, hard
they
up.
want to remove some yellow. Little surprised by the call, but
Was?
they're in the semifinal and I'm not, so I'm gonna assume they know what they're doing.
Yep.
Coming in with
Whoa.
firm weight.
Remmen. Whoa, Andy.
Must be close, and there you go, sticks it. Does he
Sorry,
get
Tony.
the double? Doesn't. It does. I think it does hang on for a biter there, it looks like. Real close. Overhead camera might be a little deceiving. I don't think there's as much daylight shown as it suggests there.
What do you see it for weight?
But. So.
Yeah, I want to make this.
What do you think, Wade?
Let's
You
say
might have a
control
better
normal.
angle on it. Do you think that's a biter there? I'd say
I'm
it
okay
is.
with control.
Which
Got control?
The one.
Oh, the yellow over there? Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say it is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here's a double opportunity for McEwen to sit 4.
Yeah, so he
And
did
again,
play
you
this.
know, he
Oh, big.
yeah, he removed the one rock,
Big.
but then
I have the
one
curl, Kev.
stayed
Get ready.
there.
Straight.
Hard!
Must be close. But he's going to go
Look
right
at
to
that
it.
Really
He gets
good.
by it, and now they're sitting 4. And they, again, that was that shot we talked about. If we thought Brunner should have been
If he just
drawing around it instead
let
of
it help
removing
him.
Yeah.
Kan ik veel anders? Ja, ik denk zo. Ja. Also wenn es einigermaßen zeichnet ist, ist er noch drin.
And all of a sudden, Brunner's now at risk of having
he's running
stay
out of
with
places to hide because
yeah.
they've had rocks completely buried and still got to him.
Yeah.
Hij brengt dus ook veel meer. Ik mijn,
He could try and
ja.
throw a rocket, make the double roll under, maybe gets away. But
Yeah, I don't know if you're in a removing rock situation right now. There's 4 in there.
they're just running out of places to hide. I don't think
The difference between giving up 2 or giving up 4 here is
Exactly, it's the same.
minuscule. So I think he's now into steal mode.
Dus gaat op dat gaan. Zo.
Now they've made it with that out turn, come hair by it. You almost want to leave this slightly off the line a little more.
Ja.
Oh, what is he?
Iets flips vliegen. Jetzt können wir nicht zu
So
hoog
that he
gaan.
has to play the
Dus
intern
wird
at it.
doppelt zo goed. Dan hebben we nog een duurt mee.
Some compliments from
Nee, einfach ganz auf.
from Lisa and Cheryl. Thank you very much.
Ganz auf. Wir müssen nicht unbedingt Shot sein. Nein, wir müssen unbedingt Second sein.
Ja, Tony gaat beide bekomen.
Ja, wir geben ein bisschen mehr.
Okay.
Ja, schön so.
That's a big shot here.
Yeah.
I think you just want to be
Nog knap, aber okay.
full 8, try and be
easy.
first shot, but
Trying to be first. I think even if you're second, you're not bad on this one
Dit is
because
super.
just you want to be close enough they can't just
Volledig.
play that soft one and tap you out again.
I mean
At the end of
ultimately what,
that-
they need
Nee,
a
die niet
miss
goed.
out of Mike on his last shot. Is what they're trying to get to. So
This might be pretty good.
that's
Came out the other side.
poked out the other side. Now
Now Colton and Kevin both made this exact shot this
Yeah.
end.
so
But I think you want to roll off as much as you can.
yeah. Now the shooter's going to be rolling towards the other yellow, so it's probably going to there's probably going to be a yellow rock hanging around there, which
Problem is, for them, they can't really get to it to use it to freeze to or nothing.
yeah, the free they'd probably still only end up being third shot if they
Yeah.
froze to that.
Dat doen helemaal niet.
Looking at a soft weight here again. Nothing too big.
Hack! Hack! Yep! Hack! Whoa! Easy 5. Yeah! Yep. Easy hack! Hard. Clean, clean. Whoa! Whoa, curl. Yep, curl and go.
He's really good, I think.
Push it out. It's gonna outcount that biter, but still McEwen sitting
Yeah.
4 with hammer, 1 rock to come for each team, and
Zwei
now
Abgabe.
can. I was gonna say, would Brunner be second shot if he froze there? However, I don't know how you get there.
How you get there.
Maar zo als idee.
You'd have to hair the
Dat is het
center.
andere wäre
Yeah.
nochmal das Gleiche.
Smooth zeigen auf dieser Seite.
Ja,
And, and then you're still giving up 2.
Dan kann er nicht so
Nein, dann hat er einfach noch den, aber
brutal.
irgendetwas hat er sowieso.
Well, can you over?
Gut,
No.
oder?
was thinking you might be able to go back and go deep this time and let the yellow block them from getting to you, but you'll never get far enough over to.
Yeah. Could you hit and corner freeze?
You could, but the slash is pretty easy on the top.
Yeah.
It's just a 1 foot run back. Because you'll never get all the way on top.
Yeah.
And then they just throw the 1 foot runner for 2, but which is fine. I mean, maybe that's where you're at this point, right? It still might be your best option.
Altså, løper da er mye oppe. Ja, det skal.
He's just going to go for the draw and say, well, if you make it, the Velcro will come off and it'll be handshakes.
So many options if you go top 4.
Also kan hij ziemlich gleich spelen.
I guess if you can go top 4, maybe they can't play off their own. I don't know. I think it's all bad for Brunner right now.
Yeah. Needs to make this and needs a miss.
Might need the plant to go out.
Yeah.
Meer plaats. Linie is oké. Diese 4. Come on, Linie komt super. Hard Jungs. Hard Jungs, ja!
I don't think this got the weight.
No, he's short.
So
he's 2 for sure.
He's 2 for sure. McEwen might just ignore that and take his 3.
Yeah.
Because
going after it in any way just could cause problems. Three is big. 4 up with 2 to play.
Their draw the
hands.
button was only middle 8. I think that's a good trap.
They might play it because you could still potentially generate a 3.
Stay, like, near the,
I mean, we did see a game yesterday that was in that situation, and that was Tau versus.
I think this is good ice.
Morizumi?
Yeah. No, were
there 2 down without?
Yeah, Morizumi. Yeah,
they
2
stole
down
2.
They took 2 and stole 2. Went to the extra and ended up losing there, but yeah.
Yeah, all theirs on this side are 14-8, the top 4. So.
Yeah, the club curler would blast and hope for the best. That's right. Yeah, but different opponents here.
Yeah.
So looking.
The only way that red could ever haunt you is if you played at it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're already sitting 2. You take 3. You're in a situation where you're going to win about 98% of your games. So
go ahead. You gotta go. Action.
Not super heavy here.
You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go, Flash. Come on. Come on, buddy. You gotta go. You gotta go. Oh. You gotta go. Come on, Flash. Come on. Come on. Oh, great sweep.
Did you get it there?
Oh,
I don't think so.
wow. It's real close.
I thought I threw that hard. Jeez.
Wow. And he had backing, too. Looks like they're going to put a stick to this. So it's.
Wow. Thought I threw that pretty hard.
And they talked about it before. They could be a little heavy and come off that otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was enough for sure.
He could have threw 8 feet more on that and it would have been okay.
I wonder if it is tightening out. We've seen back-to-back draws. Might be tightening up a hair.
Yeah.
I think it's got to eat up some position. That should have got there still. Jeez.
It's close. I think it's
I thought I threw that pretty hard.
pretty sure it's them.
I thought so.
It's red. So McEwen coming up short here on a chance to
that's big.
Essentially put the game away. Still gets 2 and is up 3.
Yeah,
after 6 and
as a player, you just have to. I know it's disappointing, but if you told you at the beginning of the game you could be 3 up playing 7, you'd be really happy.
Take this, yeah.
So you just take it out of your mind and look at where you're at and move on.
And so Brunner's going to have an uphill battle here. Down 3, playing 7 in the semifinal game, the ATB Classic.
Niet goed. Niet goed. Je kan zo daar. 56.
Like 14 and a half, I think.
And here we are in end number 7. And sorry we did lose the feed there for a little bit. We hope you're still hanging in there with us.
Should be back up and running.
Here we are, end number 7 of the semifinal of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club in Okotoks, Alberta. And we see McEwen is up 3, Brunner down 3 with playing 7. Over in our other semi-final,
someone got a big end.
Schuster took 3 to be up 2, so Dropkin is down 2 with coming home. They're in the early stages of that end, but we may kind of hop over to that game, see if we can get a bit of a view of what's going on there a little bit into the end here. Brunner, of course, in a situation here where he puts up the 2 corners. McEwen's loading up the house, and Brunner's going to have to do some work. Desperately needs 2 here. Would love to be able to get 3, but 2 gives them a fighting chance.
Close. Close, yep. Whoa, whoa. Tony. Hard.
He's trying to jiggle off this and get behind everything.
Tony. Oh, no. Pretty good.
Not bad.
And if you are joining us through the Curling Zone channel, welcome. Thank you for being here with us. We're happy to be partnering with Curling Zone for this endeavor. If you did want to leave a comment for us in the comment section that we could read, you have to do so through the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube channel. And we encourage you to please consider hopping over to our channel and subscribing to us so you can stay informed of all the events that we're broadcasting. Brunner just trying to keep some Red Rocks in play, and McEwen is just trying to take them out of play. Pretty simple right now.
I see on the back of McEwen's jackets their sponsor is the Rack. But I'm not sure what exactly that was. So I looked it up, and it's Rack Petroleum Saskatchewan. So it must be a big, kind of like a UFA, I guess, like a big petroleum dealer out there.
Okay.
So that's a big sponsor for them by the looks of it. They also have Cargill. Cargill's building a great big facility out of Regina right now, so probably heavily tied to that.
Speaking of sponsors, we would like to thank our sponsors. ATB, of course, is the title sponsor here. We also want to thank Aztec Safety for their contribution. Partners Development Group, Karen Horte, and Deerfoot Inn and Casino. Thank you for allowing us to be able to put on this event.
Rip it.
So I'm just going to rip this.
Yeah, and as they, we'll come back to this game, but as Team McEwen just starts the blast, we're going to have a look and see what's going on in our All-American semifinal, Schuster versus Dropkin. We'll see if we can see what's going on there. So again, Schuster has a 2-point lead. Schuster is the Red Rocks. Yellow, Dropkin is yellow. They have Hammer. I think we're just either finishing second stones or we're heading into third stones here.
Looks like seconds.
Yeah.
Last second stones.
Schuster's now going to be sitting 4, but everything's going to be behind the tee line here, or one rock sort of, just on the tee line. So,
is he freezing on that yellow one? What's he calling here? Or he's hitting an orange? Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. We got a lot of big names here this weekend. We don't always think of Schuster in that, but Schuster's a Olympic gold medalist.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like he's a big name in the curling world.
Yes.
Oh, that's.
And I don't think we had any American teams playing with us last year, and here we have 2 in the semifinal with one of them.
Did we not have Dropkin last year?
Was he here last year?
I
you know what?
remember.
Was he?
He was,
he was. Okay, I can remember. So
I don't know that he qualified, but, but
yeah.
I'm sure he was there.
So definitely a good showing. Good showing by the American teams in this event.
So we started this game at 10. We're just about 2.5 hours in here.
Yeah, needed to stick that that raise there, and this is just going to give Schuster another opportunity to put another one in. I mean, I assume you're just going to start loading the house at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you did before. I don't know what's changed.
Yeah.
So
I don't think you're going to.
If you threw it the last time, you probably should throw it this time.
Yeah, you put one of yours up there. It's keep making it difficult for Dropping to generate 2.
Yeah,
they seem to be in.
There's a lot of discussion, but I guess at no point are they looking at peeling those 2 yellows. They haven't even discussed it, but everything's about placement of this rock.
And I think if your goal is to win it in this end, I think you want to come into the rings. If you're sort of saying, well, let's just make sure they don't get 3 and we're happy to go to an extra, I can see the peel, but you have 4 rocks behind the tee line, and you're probably you're at a point you're creating a lot of backing for them. So I kind of like the idea of putting something in the top of the rings and saying, okay, you figure out a way to manufacture 2 out of this.
Oh, sorry, Dylan. We see we want us to get back to feature game. I'll just give you a heads up while we're looking at this one is McEwen with his first is just hitting a wide open red and to lie 4. And there's nothing in play to hide on other than 2 corner guards that are way out.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't do much here, does it?
There they go. Schuster's Rock coming into the rings. Team Schuster's Rock. And that's kind of where they wanted it. I think they wanted it a little closer to center based on where they were motioning it. And got Dropkin looking at another. They're talking about another run here. So Oh, well. You know,
We're probably going to be a while there if you want to flip back to the feature.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's
down.
going. Yeah, he looks like he knows what he wants to do. Yep.
So just give you an update on the feature game. They're just looking right now. Brunner, McEwen's lying 4, and Brunner's trying to draw behind 1 in the top 4 foot. Let's see if he can try and generate something, but
All right, here we have a run and stick attempt by Drofkin. Oh, well,
didn't end up too bad.
that's not too bad because I think they've ended up behind that guard.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
there's
that's
fourth
the
shot, but
I don't think that's the way they intended to do it. They're trying to see if that one hit the side. I think it did, but their 4th shot, but it does create a bit of an opportunity because there are some guards. I mean, they are running out of rocks, though, to get stuff done here.
yeah, so over in the feature sheet, McEwen's got a wide open hit to lie 5, and Brunner will just have to take his 1.
Yeah. Schuster's probably going to be having a bit of a conversation there, so we'll see if we can go back to our feature game and watch these next couple of shots. But we'll do our best to keep you posted on what's going on.
He was bored by the end. It's fine. Really close. Close. Hair hot. We're good. We're good. Yep. Good. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, oh. Straight. Good.
And there you have it. McEwen is sitting his 5, and Brunner's going to have a choice. Does he want to try the double, or does he want to draw the button?
Is mijn schwimmen? Hä? Ja, ich glaube auch. Ich habe es nicht ganz so offensichtlich gehabt wie du.
Probably
Bisschen
a draw by looks of it.
Yeah.
Es fühlt sich aber wie gerade liegen, aber. Ja. Schnell sauber, schnell. Ja, same weight, hè?
Yes, let's go. Thank you for the compliment there, Lisa. Here we go. Needs to get a good piece of the button here.
Linie is aber gut.
Sweepers seem to think it's close, although looks like it's slowing down on them a little bit. Are they going to get it there? And they do.
Oh, very nice.
All right. So Brunner gets his 1, however, is going to be 2 down without coming home in the semifinal of the ATB Classic here. We are going to hop back over. We're going to see if we can hop back over to that Dropkin-Schuster semifinal. Dropkin is down 2 with. Dropkin is the yellow rocks. So as you can see, there's a lot of red in there. There is that one yellow rock in, and it is behind a guard. Unfortunately for Dropkin, it is 5th shot at the moment. So Schuster sitting 4. Dropkin only has 2 rocks to come. Schuster still has 1.
Yeah, he's got to score. He's got to score 2. I can't see the pillar.
2 for the tie, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's throwing a BB at this, eh? And he's going to try and roll thin enough to roll into the red behind the corner.
Okay.
Get
So
everything rolling.
Yeah, the middle rock in that sequence probably isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, he's hoping he gets enough action to get it rolled back, but I don't think it will.
I think the rock he's hitting is going to go. The rock at the end of the sequence will go, and I think he's looking at a triple. Because he'll go on to
the other one,
yeah. But
exactly.
The one will remain. But I think he would take being 2nd and 3rd at the moment over being 5th.
Yes.
And then figure out something for your last one. Here it comes. And and he rolls out.
Had to hit it just a hair thinner.
I mean,
so
the only shot I see now would be a run double for 2.
Yeah, so if Schuster gets another one in there for 3rd shot, then there's really no shot at that point. But you're right. If he doesn't, you can make. There's several run doubles.
Yeah.
They're not easy by any means,
no,
but there's a shot.
Yeah.
If he throws this one in there, you might see them just shake hands because I don't know if there'd be anything for him.
Yeah, you probably blast something down and see if you can rattle them off. Got to get the rock down at this end one way or another.
Yeah. Might have to put both feet in the hack to get enough.
Yeah.
So just
well, and he's cut off the one.
He didn't get shot out of it.
Didn't get shot. He did cut off the one run back though.
So you can throw the corner in.
Yeah, I think you got to run that corner in. And
corner in, make the double. I think, we don't have an above view, so I assume the yellow is shot. It looks like it from here.
Oh, it might not be. Let me see if I can get it better. I'm going to take a little walk here.
Yeah, in case everyone's wondering, the Vikings are winning their game right now, 14-0 over Houston.
All right, just had a look, and we're pretty sure that red is sitting 3.
Yeah, so it's probably not a shot. I don't see.
Well, I think now you're trying to turn
your triple.
You need to run triple here.
So center you could still use then.
Yeah, I think you have to do it. You just throw it as hard as you can. Because as that yellow comes onto the red, it's got to go onto the one red, and you're going to have to roll across the top of the red. And
they're playing this, though. That says to me that they think they're 3rd shot. Otherwise, wouldn't you play the front? I don't think you can make contact with all 3 off this corner. I think they think they're 3rd shot. Right?
They must,
because you can't move the other one.
Well, we may never know. And Dropkin trying to Hail Mary here. Over by the boards. And so Schuster eliminates Dropkin. Schuster will be advancing to the finals of the ATB Classic. And he's waiting to see the completion of this game to see who he plays against, and we'll head back to our sheet.
So our third rocks here.
Third rock with Brunner is the red rocks, of course. Trying to figure out a way to steal two, and does not have much to work with here, Wade.
No, it's...
Dann hat man da etwas zum allenfalls free. Er wird den wegnehmen. Ja, großartig.
Und wenn der Mike, ich habe für den Mike free lösen, haben wir Chance, dass er nicht rausbringt.
Gut, dann ist klar, ja.
Aber ja. Aber die Frage ist ja gleich, wenn die McEwen noch nicht weiter.
Yeah, right now McEwen's just going to run him out of rocks if he can. One double and it will be over, so if they bunch this together right away.
Ja. Gut, zweimal Guard sicher, dreimal.
Do you ever consider, I mean, you're desperate here at this point. Do you ever consider just trying to come around that wide corner and try and bite the side of the house and see?
Possibly. You could go around the yellow and go back 12 there or something, or I mean, truthfully, you might be better just to throw the center and then hope for a bonk. Right. That's probably your best option. We're only on thirds, first rock.
Ja, aber wir können auch den Rot. Aber finde ich ganz so gut.
Just throw a guard on it. And
Early, McKellen genoeg. Linie goed, linie goed. Zwei ist gut.
I think this is the right call.
Gut.
They're just going to go up and peel it.
Ja, ziemlich optimal jetzt.
Yeah, just a straight peel.
Yep. Clean. 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 Good. Good. Mit dem nächsten Büri, den glaubst auf dran anlegen. Jetzt nochmal Guard.
So throw one more here. End of the day, when you get to his last rock, you saw him looking at two, I guess, right?
Yep.
Ideally, so.
Nicht gut. Okay, 3 ist okay. Könnt noch ein bisschen zeugeln. Gut. Ich will nicht mehr gefährlich, ich will ein bisschen zeugeln. Ich habe da keine Chance.
Peel this down.
Clean. Clean. Good. So. Weil, wenn er nachher den weg tut, cleared, können wir garden. Und wenn er den will raus, dann haben wir mehr Möglichkeiten. Ja, das ist der wieder. Ja, ich würde aber ein bisschen da sein.
Thanks, Terry. We just fixed that. Final end here. Potentially final.
Potentially, yeah.
Brunner's doing their best to try and not make it. But not looking great at the moment.
Nicht gut. Noch Platz. Nicht gut. Nein, room. Wend den Andi. Wend den Andi. Schön bis vorne. Nein, nicht Andi. Römer, schön bis vorne. Hot.
Oh, that's a really good freeze.
Good freeze. So
Really good.
if you're McEwen,
There's no hole. So, and then just get ours out of there. Feel. All right, flush. You even hit half this 3, it's fine.
So basically, they're playing it to almost miss it.
yep.
Yeah! Hard. Hard! Come on. Hard!
Might get them all.
Hard! Whoa!
Oh,
Okay.
pushes
That's
it.
still
just
pretty
behind.
good.
That works.
Very
Hard to
good.
do. Good shot.
It's hard to believe he got touched all those rocks and
Yeah.
the 3 of them stayed as hard as he threw it.
Yeah.
Hoffe, dass die Dings spielt.
Hard! Come on.
Hard!
Might get them all.
Whiskers the top one. Oh,
Okay.
so thin that it doesn't
yeah.
remove the one
Dan wil die
to
lieber
which it was
drumherum met
frozen,
de hand.
and the shooter jams. So
Wenn er mal irgendeinen
Ja.
eine Welle vertupft, aber das
and another freeze attempt
Gonna
here, I think.
freeze on
Yeah.
the corner, and they're gonna hope they can kind of. Well, they might go right to the face. I was thinking maybe it was less of a stagger, but it's just so staggered.
Yeah.
They just got to freeze 7/8 on it on the inside.
ging noch gleich. Oh, sorry.
These teams, or the winner of this game, will be playing against
Binnen 8,
Schuster.
binnen 12, hè?
That's going to take place at
He's going around this.
2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Saving Time, which is in about an hour and 17 minutes.
That's a pretty good shot, actually.
That is a pretty good shot.
It's not
Is
not
there-
easy to draw around the rock in the 4-foot.
No.
It won't do much.
These guys are just so accurate.
Like just normal. Yes, and then I just hit whatever's left.
Oh, Cheryl's going to try and take a nap in between games.
Well, there must be some festival she can go to. Wasn't that her that was at the festivals
I
yesterday?
think she's a little tired from all the festival.
Probably.
leagues. Yeah. If you are watching from the Curling Zone YouTube page, thank you for joining us. Please consider hopping over to the Okotoks Curling Club YouTube channel
Weight's good. Easy.
and
Easy.
and subscribing to us. We'd love to have you here. And we'd also love to hear your comments on our page, because we can't hear them there on the
Good.
Curling
Oh,
Zone. As,
Ooh, that moved a bit at the end on him. Almost lost it.
Cleaner in.
all right, and McEwen making the hit,
really hard to
and
do,
so
man.
Oh, he's
Brunner now
I think it
looking.
fit, yeah.
Brunner now looking at a triple.
I don't really see a triple.
I
where
don't
it
know how you
moved.
make it.
Must have picked. They don't move
You
like
gotta
that there, even if you're
thin
trying to
it
throw
and come off the back side of the one on the pin. That'd be
Flash
the only way to
dumping.
make the triple, right?
Yeah.
You got to hit it so thin with so much steam on it. I don't even think
Yeah.
it's there.
Ja, jag heter nog först. Först för Carl. Oh, pretty thin.
It might. Well, I don't think so. Because then you go, if you hit it too high and try and go across the top and get it come back, you just shoot out the side.
Yeah. I don't even know how you do this. Yeah, but the easiest way.
don't think there is an easy way. Well, they must feel like they're close.
Oh, good attempt.
Yeah, and went out the side.
And Mike McEwen.
Good win. The McEwen team played really well.
Over Brunner.
So the final will be 2 p.m.?
2 p.m. It'll be McEwen versus Schuster. Thank you for joining us in the semifinal here of the ATB Classic, coming to you from the Okotoks Curling Club in Okotoks, Alberta. We will see you at 2 p.m. Thank you.
Well, they must feel like they're close.
Oh, good attempt.
Yeah, and went out the side.